Get ready for cargo shots from the Strait Times, presented by HACTL. Here's a weekly roundup of the latest air freight and logistics news.
Despite ongoing tensions in the Middle East, Qatar Airways Cargo announced gradual restoration of its freighter network. Lufthansa announces new summer schedule. Indigo appoints new CEO. But that's not all. Stay tuned with us as we unpack the top air cargo headlines of this week. I am Rajoshi Chatterjee and you are watching Cargo Shots, presented by HACTL. Qatar Airways Cargo announced on 30th of March 2026 that it is gradually restoring its freighter network to and from Doha through its dedicated flight corridors coordinated with the Qatar Civil Aviation Authority. The updated schedule reconnects Doha with major cargo markets across Asia, Europe, Africa, and the Americas, including cities such as Shanghai, Singapore, Mumbai, Lagos, Frankfurt, Amsterdam, Chicago, and Sao Paulo. At the same time, Qatar Airways has increased passenger flights with belly hold capacity to and from Doha, now covering more than 90 destinations. However, shipments of living human organs and blood, Q-Prime Argent cargo, and certain live animal shipments remain under embargo. Lufthansa Cargo has introduced its 2026 summer flight schedule effective 29th March 2026, expanding global cargo connectivity through its freighter fleet and the wider Lufthansa Group network. The airline will operate 87 weekly freighter flights to up to 35 destinations using 18 Boeing 777F aircraft. For Lufthansa Cargo, Asia remains a key focus with up to 48 weekly connections, including increased rotation on the Ho Chi Minh City, Shanghai, Los Angeles route. Delhi will rejoin the freighter network from May with one weekly flight, bringing 6 weekly connections to India. In the Americas, the German carrier will link Frankfurt with North and South America via 33 weekly flights. In addition to its freighter operations, Lufthansa Cargo will also offer the belly capacity of up to 7,500 weekly flights to more than 350 destinations operated by airlines across the Lufthansa Group. Uzbekistan-based cargo airline MyFreighter has launched 4 new scheduled routes linking Southeast Asia, Central Asia, and Europe via its Tashkent hub. The weekly services, which began on 29th March 2026, are operated using Boeing 767-300 freighters. The routes include Hanoi, Tashkent, Frankfurt, Bangkok, Tashkent, Frankfurt, Tashkent, Almaty, Frankfurt, and Tashkent, Frankfurt. The network positions Tashkent as a central cargo transit hub connecting manufacturing centers in Southeast Asia with European markets. It also strengthens export channels from Uzbekistan to Europe while enabling Vietnamese and Thai shippers to access Central Asian markets. The Almaty link further expands regional connectivity, reinforcing Uzbekistan's strategy to develop Tashkent as a logistics bridge between Asia and Europe. Challenge Group, through its subsidiary Ace Aviation, has won auction for 2 Boeing 777-300 ER aircraft previously operated by Jet Airways. The e-auction held on 27th March 2026 covered aircraft MSN 35160 and MSN 35157 with reserve prices of about $19.7 million and $18.3 million respectively. Both aircraft are around 19 years old and were parked at Delhi's Indira Gandhi International Airport. Challenge Group plans to convert the aircraft into dedicated freighters as part of its fleet expansion strategy. The carrier, which recently inducted its first 777-300 ERSF freighter, aims to build a fleet of 6 of the converted wide-body aircraft over the next 2 years. Major airlines are undergoing leadership changes as Indigo appoints Willie Walsh as Chief Executive Officer while Air Canada prepares for a CEO transition. Walsh, currently Director General of IATA, will take charge at Indigo by 3rd August 2026 after completing his tenure on 31st July. He succeeds Peter Albers with Rahul Bhatia leading the airline in the interim. Meanwhile, Air Canada CEO Michael Rousseau will retire by the end of the third quarter of 2026 following criticism over an English-only condolence message after a fatal runway collision at New York's LaGuardia Airport. Mark Gallardo, Air Canada's Executive Vice President, Chief Commercial Officer and President of Cargo, is among the names being considered as a potential successor. The ongoing Middle East conflict is threatening global humanitarian supply chains, with UNICEF warning that disruptions to procurement, manufacturing and transport could delay aid deliveries by up to 6 months. Rising oil prices, projected to increase by as much as 20%, are expected to raise production and logistics costs for essential supplies such as vaccines and nutrition products. Maritime diversions away from high-risk areas are also extending shipping routes and adding up to 4 weeks to transit times. To maintain aid flows, UNICEF is activating alternative transport routes and front-loading procurement. Meanwhile, logistics partners including DSV have supported emergency operations, airlifting 36 tons of medical supplies from Copenhagen to Lebanon. Thank you for watching this week's Cargo Shots. Stay updated by hitting the subscribe button on your YouTube channel and visiting www.stattimes.com for daily news updates. We'll be back next week with a new episode of Cargo Shots, featuring more interesting stories from the world of air cargo.
You've been watching Cargo Shots from the Stat Times, presented by HACTL. See you next week with more updates from the air cargo and logistics industry.